The Ledger Nano X, one of the most trusted, most well-built, most recognizable names in cryptocurrency hardware wallets, and the hardware wallet that we are going to be unboxing and explaining in today's video. It is also the hardware wallet that my company, McAfee Media, is going to be using to store all of its cryptocurrency, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you why you need one. You might be wondering, Jeb, why are you making this video about our little Ledger Nano X right here? I'll tell you why. It's because cryptocurrency security is the most important thing that you could ever invest in. Yes, even before your education, even before Bitcoin. You guys know I'm reading the Bitcoin Standard right now, and in the final thought of his prologue, he says, should you come out of reading this book thinking the Bitcoin currency is something worth owning, your first investment should not be in buying Bitcoins, but in time spent understanding how to buy, store, and own Bitcoins securely. In light of recent events, including the KuCoin hack on September 26th and the BitMEX indictment on October the 1st, those statements ring truer than ever. Before we go any farther, yes, this is a sponsored video, but on our own behalf. Ledger did reach out and ask whether we would like to do a sponsored video on the Ledger Nano X here, but we had already decided that we were going to buy one for our own professional use here at the company, so they were a little bit too late. My hopes in making this video is that you'll walk away with a better understanding of hardware wallets, hot wallets, cold wallets, the Ledger Nano X, and why you need to be storing your cryptocurrencies on a hardware wallet like this one. An affiliate link is down below for the Ledger Nano X, and it does help us out if you do choose to use it, but if you don't, that's perfectly fine. This video is 100% my opinion and my opinion alone. So with that said, I want to start the video by delineating between hot wallets and cold wallets. Even before we get into the review of the X, I want to explain why this product exists and why you should have one. As I quoted from the Bitcoin Standard earlier, crypto security is of the utmost importance, and with that in mind, I want to start this video by distinguishing between a hot wallet and a cold wallet so you understand why these guys are so important. At the crux of it, the main difference between a hot wallet and a cold wallet is that a hot wallet is connected to the internet, whereas a cold wallet is not. But that actually brings up more questions than answers, so let's delve a little deeper into that topic. But before we distinguish between a hot and a cold wallet, let me ask you the question, what's a wallet? Have you ever stopped to think about it? Simply put, a wallet is nothing more than your private key with a little bit of user interface slapped on there by a developer behind the scenes like Exodus or Ledger. All cryptocurrencies are stored on a private key, and that, at the end of the day, is where your value is held. The wallet itself normally is also referring to the user interface around it where you're able to send and receive transactions. A Ledger Nano S is a wallet, a desktop application like Exodus is a wallet, and your account over on Bybit is also a wallet. But the problem with some of those wallets, especially that wallet you have over there where you're storing far too much Bitcoin than you really should be on Bybit and using far too much leverage than you should be, young Padawan. The main difference between that kind of wallet and this kind of wallet goes back to the classic idiom, not your keys, not your coins. And that's where the ledger comes in. As far as I'm concerned, there are three types of wallets, so let's jump into those real quick. The first kind of wallets are a subset of hot wallets, meaning that these wallets are connected to the internet. These are what I call exchange wallets, and these are the wallets that you have in your accounts over on KuCoin, BitMEX, Bybit, and Coinbase. All of those are exchange wallets because you're storing your cryptocurrency on exchange. These are by far the most dangerous forms of wallets. The reason being is because it's not actually your wallet. It's an IOU from the exchange that when you deposit your cryptocurrency into the exchange goes into one larger wallet owned by said exchange. And whenever you choose to pull your cryptocurrency out, they pay it back to you. It's actually very similar to a bank, and it means that the exchanges can participate in something called fractional reserve lending, which is something that us cryptocurrency folks aren't too happy about the banking system doing. And now exchanges can do the exact same thing. Needless to say, exchange wallets are the least secure of all wallets, and you don't want to be leaving crypto on them far too long. As I said, remember the KuCoin hack, and the Mt. Gox hack, and a lot of other hacks. This happens a lot, guys. You need a cold wallet. We're getting to it. Now, the second type of wallet is the kind of wallet that you do directly and solely own your private keys with. In the previous example, you don't own your private keys. The exchange owns the private keys. The second type of wallet are hot wallets where you do own your keys outright. A good example of that would be the Exodus wallet, a desktop wallet. Now, while the Exodus wallet has served me very well for a long time, shout out to the Exodus wallet, it does have its place. It's far safer than something like Coinbase or Bybit in case those exchanges were to get hacked. It does have its limitations. Number one, one, it's still connected to the internet, and number two, if something happens to the hard drive on your computer, you are going to lose the private keys that you have on that wallet. These two things, that connection to the internet and the potential of your computer being destroyed through tragic circumstances, is exactly why you want to invest in a hardware wallet. So those are the first two types of wallets. Those are exchange wallets and your desktop wallets. The delineation between those two is whether or not you're holding your private keys. A cold wallet is not connected to the internet. You are holding your own private keys. That is very important, and that's where our ledger comes in. There is a reason that ledgers and Trezors and other kinds of hardware wallets are considered the safest way to store your cryptocurrency short of using paper keys, something we're not going to get into in today's video, and it is an important investment that you're going to want to make early on in your career here in crypto, whether it's a Ledger Nano X or our affiliate link or any of the other options on the market. We're going to get to this specific one in a little bit. So to recap, there are three kinds of wallets. You have your hot wallets that are on exchange. Those are connected to the internet, and you don't hold your own private keys. Remember the idiom, not your keys, not your coins. The second type of wallets are normally going to be desktop wallets like Exodus, which again is a very good software. I love Exodus. It has a ton of different applications on it. It does have its use cases for storing cryptocurrency short term. But if you're trying to store your cryptocurrency long term and you're not going to touch it for a while, you want to store it the most secure way possible. And that's on the third type of wallet, a cold wallet. So that brings us to the topic of today's video itself, the Ledger Nano X. I won't be walking you through the setup process on any of the Ledger products in today's video. It's a relatively straightforward process, and they do explain it over on their website. However, the main reason I'm making this video is to explain to you guys why we went with the Ledger Nano X instead of its sister product, the Ledger Nano S. Not to mention the plethora of other producers out there in the crypto space, because Ledger is certainly not the only one making hardware wallets. I'm looking at you, Trezor. But anyway, guys, let's get to what you actually came here for, the unboxing. Now, luckily, after with a ton of trial and error, I have managed to get this overhead camera set up. It was definitely a feat, but I think it looks pretty cool. Tell me what you think in the comment section. As you can see, she comes in a clean-looking little white box with the Ledger logo emblazoned on the front. And in fact, on the front, it says that it has 1.5 Bitcoin in it. I certainly hope that I got the golden ledger and that that is, in fact, what's already on the wallet. I kind of doubt it, though. One thing I've got to say about Ledger products is that whenever you open them, you just get the sense of quality. They've clearly taken inspiration from the watch industry because the experience is highly similar to that of unboxing a new timepiece, like my trusty Vincero that you guys have seen before. Anyway, below the Ledger, you'll find this sheet that reads, "Hello, hi." In here, you're going to find your recovery sheets and a Get Started handbook. As I said, I'm not going to be going through the setup process on this wallet today. Just follow this link to ledger.com/start. It's, quite frankly, a very straightforward process. So why did we choose the Ledger Nano X over all of our competitors? Well, I gotta be honest, I do have a bit of a bias and a soft spot in my heart for the Ledger series of products. You see, the Ledger Nano S is the first hardware wallet I ever used, and I actually still use it to keep my personal cryptocurrency. I don't have anything against the Trezor products or any of the other wallets out there on the market. I just don't have any experience with them, quite frankly. By the way, if you guys would like to see an unboxing video on some of the Trezor products, let me know, and I can totally do that. As far as it goes, though, even though I only have experience with the Ledger products, I've never had any issues with them. The build quality on these products has always been fantastic. I've never had any issue of losing keys or anything like that, something you certainly don't want to happen to a hardware wallet. And I've also always had good experience with Ledger Live, the software that you can use to interface with these hardware wallets. Like I told you guys, we did this video of our own volition. Ledger did reach out to us, but they actually reached out to us after we had already started the planning on this video. So this video is 100% my opinion. I have signed nothing with Ledger. I'm more than happy and more than willing to say anything wrong with these products if I can think of anything. But I honestly can't. Now, with that in mind, I do want to answer one question that I'm sure you guys are going to have, and that is, why did we go with the Ledger Nano X instead of the Ledger Nano S? As you guys know, this hardware wallet, the X, is twice as expensive as the Ledger Nano S. They both store hardware. They both store keys, right? Why would I pay twice as much for this one? Let me answer that. Well, there's three reasons, really. Number one, ever since we moved into this office, we started acting a whole lot more like a company and a lot less like a YouTube channel being run out of one of the extra bedrooms in my house. What that means is that we need to be sure that we're doing a very good job of delineating our different crypto resources between my personal finances and the business's finances. So the main reason why we actually bought a Ledger Nano X is because I don't want to have my personal cryptocurrency and my company's cryptocurrency on the same wallet. Hence why we bought the X. My old Ledger Nano S is doing great. It's been going strong, sitting in a drawer for over a year now, just holding my Bitcoin, you know, doing its job of not corrupting any files. And yeah, so I'm going to be moving over all of the business's finances onto this one after this video is done. This would probably be a good place to explain that I haven't actually set up this Nano X yet because I wanted to make this video first. Anyway, the second reason that we got this hardware wallet, and specifically the Nano X, is because of the number of apps and the storage space on both products. As you guys who have used the Nano S before will know, the Nano S can fill up very quickly. You may only be able to fit 3 to 5 different apps, meaning only holding 3 to 5 different cryptocurrencies on that wallet before it's full and you can't store another type of cryptocurrency on there. You don't run into that problem with the Nano X because you can have up to 100 applications on this one piece of hardware. For any of you guys who are altcoin hodlers out there and you're just holding on to tons of different altcoins, this is a big deal because even though the Nano S costs half as much as the Nano X, if you have a bunch of different altcoins that you're trying to hodl for a long time, you're going to end up buying 5 Nano S's and filling them all up and spending hundreds of dollars on hardware wallets instead of using just one. And one of the key points I want to make in this video is that ending of that sentence. Just one. Remember what we talked about earlier with the importance of keeping your cryptocurrency on cold wallets, off of hot wallets, and off of exchanges? Well, to be honest, if you have 5 different wallets, that's going to get to be a bit of a pain. And out of your laziness, I know out of mine, you might forget to actually use your cold wallet. As far as I'm concerned, that price tag is completely justified because it means you're actually going to use it. Speaking of ease of use, guys, another thing that I have to mention about the Nano X is that unlike the Nano S, it doesn't have to use a cable to connect to the Ledger Live app. On the Nano S, to do that, you would have to use something called the OTG, or on-the-go cable, to connect to Ledger Live, their software, on either a computer or on your phone. Well, the cool thing about the Nano X, see that symbol right there? You've probably seen that before. That's, you know, that's the Bluetooth symbol. If you're not familiar with that by now, welcome to the 21st century. Nevertheless, the Ledger Nano X is able to connect to Ledger Live on mobile through Bluetooth. So there you have it, our unboxing of the Ledger Nano X. As I said earlier in this video, I haven't actually set up and used this wallet before. I have used the S, which is relatively similar. So if you would like to see a follow-up to this video, 30 or 60 or 90 days or a billion days out from now or whatever, feel free to head on over to our Twitter down below at CryptoJev and use the poll over there. It'll be running for 7 days to tell us if you'd like to see a follow-up to this video. If you guys are planning on purchasing a Ledger Nano X, I do ask you to use our affiliate link down below. It helps out our channel if you do so. And by the way, before we go, I want to make one thing very clear, and that is that this is really one of the first sponsored videos that we've ever done on the channel. This video isn't actually sponsored because we were not paid upfront by Ledger to do it. This is simply a video talking about a product that we were going to use anyway, even if we didn't make this video with an affiliate link. That being said, I want to let you guys know something. This helps to support the channel, and with all of this expansion going on, we can definitely use it. And I want you guys to know I would never sign any kind of sponsorship that stops me from being able to speak with my 100% God's honest opinion. Like I said, I signed nothing with Ledger Nano X. Everything stated in this video is my own opinion and my own opinion alone. That being said, I do highly recommend you guys get a Ledger Nano X. I'm very impressed with it thus far, and I was very impressed with its predecessor, the Ledger Nano S. And even if you don't go with a Ledger product, even if you don't use our affiliate link, please make sure you are keeping your long-term holdings on a cold wallet, because I am tired of hearing about people losing their life savings because they left it on KuCoin. Stop leaving your cryptocurrency on hot wallets and get a hardware wallet today. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, consider hitting that like and subscribe button and let us know in the comment section down below what you thought. Do you already have a Ledger product? Do you use a Trezor product? Do you use some other kind of product? And also tell me down below if you're planning on getting one of these, because like I said, they are really nice. Like I said, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like and subscribe button. It's totally free, and you can always unsubscribe if you choose to do so later. Hit that notification bell. Go and spray paint the URL of this video on the side of your grandmother's shit. I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyway, be sure to let us know what kind of videos you'd like to see in the comment section down below. That is going to wrap it out for today's video, though, guys. But before I go, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.